Good morning from Vietnam. We are in Ho Chi Minh City, commonly known as Saigon. And it's not just any day today, it's Reunification Day. Today is the 50th anniversary of the end of the Vietnam War. Wow, what a special day to be here. So, let's explore how this city celebrates, remembers, and moves forward. So Reunification Day is basically what 4th of July is in the USA. You'll see people with the country's flag, shirts, hats, all with the Vietnam pride. And the flag looks like this. It's red with the yellow star. So you'll see everybody showing off their nation's pride here today. In the morning they start off with the Grand Parade, which is where I am right now. I'm trying to get a view of it, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to because the amount of people in this city that come for this is, they have the streets blocked off since early in the morning. So I'm still trying to get a glimpse of this parade, but we'll see if I can see anything. And then, of course, that night you have fireworks, and it's a national holiday, so everybody is off celebrating the day, just like Independence Day in the USA. So the parade runs along this road right here, which you can't even see because of the amount of people. But they actually have a big screen there, so you can kind of watch it. But I can barely see the big screen either. So many people here. It's mainly just a military parade. It's not like the parade in the US where they're throwing out candy. So they march all of their troops down the streets. It's a lot like the Mexican National Parade. Yeah, I can see on the screen right now, so there's troops marching down the road. And then they might bring out some military equipment like tanks as well, but that's the grand military parade here today. So it's supposed to be the largest ever in this country's history, being the 50th anniversary. Wow. So yeah, I can't get anywhere close to being able to view this, but I'm here, so everybody's trying to rush up forward because they're just coming across now here on the road through the sea of people. Oh wow. So pretty incredible atmosphere to be a part of here today. This is the city where it all ended 50 years ago today. So this here is the communist flag of Vietnam. For those of you that don't know, the communists of the North Vietnam Party won the Vietnam War. The USA was part of the South Vietnam resistance, but ultimately the North Vietnam communists came down and captured this city here 50 years ago. The streets are packed. You can just feel the pride in the air. Families out and about, the flag everywhere. It's like Vietnam's 4th of July. So this was the place where it all ended. Independence Plaza, when a North Vietnamese tank crashed through these gates on April 30th, 1975. The South surrendered, and the country was officially unified under one flag. So they have it closed off today because of the public holiday, but you can see everybody's coming to get a closer look. 50 years. So we're in line now for the War Remnants Museum.
Đây rồi, đây đứng ở đây xe buýt gì, đứng xe cỡ.
So we're going to see a lot of historical artifacts from the Vietnam War, involving tanks, airplanes, and who knows what else. Here you have it, the War Remnants Museum. So today isn't just a celebration, it's also a reminder of what this country went through, and the US as well. But this War Remnants Museum will give us just a better idea. But we're going to get a raw, sobering view of the impact of this war, from Agent Orange to the stories of those who lived through it. So this whole room here shows the effects of Agent Orange. It's one of the most deadly, harmful chemicals that was ever used. And basically the US sprayed across the jungles of Vietnam. And there's a lot of pictures in there showing the adverse effects and children being born with, it's unexplainable actually. It's so terribly sad to see those pictures and people still being born and not right. Oh, it's terrible to see. So yeah, this is quite the museum here. War crimes coming up next. And here we have different kinds of bombs. Butterfly bomb. The M1 Grand. Got a Thompson rifle up there, shotgun here. Very popular during World War II as well. All different kinds of guns here that were used. Uzi up there. Of course, you have the very popular M16. Grenade launcher. We have the big bazooka. Okay, so that room was rough. That was the war crimes room, and basically magnifies all the terrible shit that the US did, and just outlining how terrible the government was, and they wanted basically to use Vietnam as an experiment to test all of this dangerous and just terrible ways to kill people. Oh, makes the US look very bad, to say the least. So that museum, very eye-opening. Wow. All the terrible things that war brings, but we're glad it's over. I'm glad there's no more and we can live in peace today. Of course, you have your local shops here selling all the swag for the Reunification Day, Labor Day. So, 50 years after the terrible tragedies of the war, Vietnam is vibrant, youthful, and full of flavor. Literally. You can taste it, the unity in their food, you can feel it in the streets, and you can hear it in the laughter. So this is Ben Thanh Market. This is the most popular local market here for goods and food. So a lot of street food here and handmade goods, fruits, coffee, banh mi, pho, typical Vietnamese food. Busier than ever here on Reunification Day, of course. These markets never fail to impress me. Okay, you've got there, there. I mean, anything you can think of, guys. Check out this street here. They're selling alcohol on the street. It's the first time I've seen that one. Some hot alcohol, hot beer, wine. You have to get boxed wine, fruits. Wow, this is cool. You can see the Vietnam flags everywhere. Little restaurants. So this is local Vietnam. Ho Chi Minh. And after this city and the Ho Chi Minh Trail, which I'm sure everybody's heard of at least one. So this is what the metro looks like on Reunification Day. This is just the line just to scan your ticket to get in. The amount of sheer people out is insanity, guys. Wow. I feel like the whole country is in this city today. So it's nighttime. We've got some rest. And now they're gonna do a light show and then the fireworks to cap off this day. So I think this is a light show here coming up. Absolute sea of people as far as the eye can see, all the way down this street, all the way over to the building here. Can barely move. You gotta work your way through. All right, had to do it. Got ourselves a banh mi sandwich here. It's very basic. It's just like meat, cheese, lettuce, and they put some kind of sauce on there, and that's about it. But nice, nice, cheap, filling snack, that's for sure. Or meal, but it's one of the most famous Vietnamese foods there is. Banh mi. Not bad. So we can't come to one of these cities without checking out the walking street, of course. The red light district. Man, kind of looks like a portal into a different dimension, which it kind of is because of all the crazy insanity that you can get yourself into here. On and on it looks like. Very far. Bars on bars. It's gonna get loud. Can't imagine in about 3 hours after the fireworks. Oh yeah, it's already crazy here. It's like 7 o'clock. My God. People are trying to drive through here, they nuts? Flags everywhere. Pro tip, guys. These guys trying to get you in the restaurants. If somebody's trying to get you in the restaurant, that is never a good sign. That means it's not a good restaurant. Good restaurants, great restaurants, do not have people outside trying to lure you in. Just a word of advice. Man, you got kids out here on the streets even. Crazy nights. Beer of Vietnam, I haven't seen that beer before. But just got ran over again. Gotta watch out everywhere you go. Well, here we are in the center of it all. Mission aborted. There are way too many people to even get close. Just trying to get a good seat down by the water for the fireworks, but yeah, it's too much for me. People trying to pack in. I mean, can barely move, can barely breathe. Yeah, so I'm gonna back out of here and try and find a spot elsewhere. Oh, now I can kind of see him underneath the bridge, but oh, there you go. There you go. Now we can see him. Hey, we have fireworks. There you go, to cap it off. 4th of July, 4th of Vietnam fireworks here, Ho Chi Minh City, on Reunification Day, the 50-year anniversary of the end of the Vietnam War. Woo! What a way to cap this day off. I've walked about 30,000 steps today, so I think I've had enough. Woo! There it is. All right. So what a day. What a day. Being here on Reunification Day gave me more than just fireworks and flags. Gave me a deeper appreciation for Vietnam's resilience, its complex history, and just how far it's come. So if you ever get the chance to be here on April 30th, make sure you don't miss it. And that'll do it for this episode of Jet Lag Johnny. We will see you again next time. Adios.